Welcome back to Top Decks. We're going to go back and revisit some of our moments from Season 2 and discuss things of our past that brought us together, made us laugh, and possibly even made us cry. My name is FictionBoi.
I'm Stream ArcaDad.
And I'm Whiplash Wolf.
How you guys doing today, by the way?
Doing all right.
Tired.
Yeah, you did.
So tired.
You did go to work at 1 a.m, but let's continue on first. So I'm gonna ask you, Whiplash, let me ask you this. Let's talk about the time when Stream became one of the third podcasters after Conrad left. And this could be a story to what happened, if you remember what happened, because he has said it a few times. Or do you want me to refer to Stream?
Let's refer to Stream. Let's see what his point of view is. He was happy about it or dealt with it.
So I remember I was just doing a community hangout. I was starting to build quite a community with TikTok. I think I was like 10,000 followers back then, and I don't remember if I restarted my TikTok channel, which the previous one was at 12,000. But I was just having a community hangout with my friends and my followers. And at one point, Fiction joined in on me. And Fiction, he's a friend of mine. We have a common friend. His name is Lyric Lazuli, which is a guy from Germany, which actually I've met in real life. And at one point, Fiction pulled me aside, and I only saw him twice so far. So we barely spent time together. We didn't talk much, but he knew the stuff that I was doing. And he actually reached out to me like, hey, Stream, I got this thing going on, and I was wondering if you're interested in being part of it. Now, we're making this podcast, a furry podcast, inside VRchat, and we're looking for people to join the team. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool. I would love to do that. At first, he was wondering if I wanted to do something specific like world building, which I was very comfortable doing, and I said yes. And I also told him that I had experience being interviewed, being on TV shows, and doing stuff like that. And he did surf around the idea of a podcaster, and then I proposed well, if you need somebody to be on the podcast, I'd love to be on the team, because I love helping out people, and I feel like maybe I can reach out a bigger audience with some of my life experiences, advices, and stuff to help you guys out. So he recruited me, and I said yes, and then I fell in love with it. It's been great. I think I joined on episode 16 or 17, if I remember correctly. So it's been about 1.5 years now, and I've been loving it so far.
Yeah, I was looking up into your stuff, and I was like, if we were going to have a third one, it would have to be the right guy. And I thought, you definitely would be the right guy, because it does bring out what we need for the podcast itself. And I was looking forward to everything that we did, and I still did look forward to all the episodes that you've been a part of. So thank you for that.
Well, thank you for inviting me. I've been enjoying it very much. It's been an adventure for sure.
Do you have anything you want to add to it, Whiplash?
Oh, I'm just glad you came on to be a podcaster with us. Because besides the fact that you're a wonderful team member, you're an amazing friend as well.
Oh, thank you.
Indeed he is.
I don't feel I do enough. I don't feel like I spend enough time with you individually. We hang out in VRchat for the podcast and the community events, but I don't feel like we talk and communicate a lot. I've been into phone calls with Fiction a lot more than you, Whiplash, but my life has been so kind of crazy that I've been minimizing. I don't really reach out to people until unless I have something specific I need to ask or talk about. But it's not because I don't care about people or they're not I don't have certain affection for them. It's just life is so kind of crazy, and I'm trying to spend my energy very efficiently, let's just say. But I've been enjoying spending time with you two. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I'm glad to have you both around in my life.
And I do want to work on developing that friendship more as time goes on.
Sure thing.
Mm-hmm. Now, moving on. What were some of of your favorite moments during season 2. What made you laugh, or what did you find important, or why did this have meaning for you? Let's do with Whiplash, because I can see him wiggling his fingers.
It's gonna I do that a lot tonight. Let me see. We can kindle our friendship over some lethal company.
Yeah. Oh man, that sounds really fun. I've seen a bit of gameplay footage of that. It looks funny as hell.
It is actually a really fun game. It is such a fun game, and we should definitely do it.
I don't mind playing that.
Oh, yes, let's do it. It's only $10. Actually, not that much.
Yeah.
But I was gonna ask you, what was your favorite moment during season 2? And what made you laugh? What was important to you? What had meaning to you?
See, that's a good question to ask, honestly, because we've had a lot of good moments, and at the moment, it's really kind of hard to remember which one's the best one. Because we've had a lot of good guests. We've had a lot of good messages on the show. We've had a lot of good show subscriptions themselves. To be fair, out of all of them, I feel like the most fun I've had doing this was the Phasmophobia episode we did not too long ago. It was just hella fun to do.
That was fun. It was.
I got you killed.
Yes, you did.
Which that was funny.
Oh man, flashback.
But then again,
flashback to that moment. I was like, yay, I survived the hunt. Oh, Whiplash is dead. Damn it. It's just started running. It was great.
And to bring back, I think we were when we were in the prison, I think you and I were both dead, and then we were just trolling with Sakura and Whiplash, and we were chasing Whiplash.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm gonna die. That's what Whiplash said, he was gonna die. Because that ghost did not like him the most. Oh yeah, and that he used pills that he didn't need to use, and Sakura got so mad about that.
Well, I didn't realize they were. I didn't know they were consumables anymore. You used to just take them because it was fun.
Yeah. The thing is, they get used up in your inventory. So she had to buy them again for absolutely nothing. It's just a waste of money.
Inventory.
Inventory. Yeah, sorry, that's.
It sounds like you're trying to say event, but
Inventory.
But,
Inventory. I said inventory. It's. Oh, sorry. Damn it. God. Inventory.
Okay.
Well, that's a brain moment right there.
What about you? What was your favorite moment? You got any ones that have meaning to you as well?
I think the the Valentine's Day episode was quite lovely. Having my husband over for the episode, he didn't talk much, but when he did, it was an absolute blast. When he talked about Grindr and that moment I went up with my kill,
Whiplash.
The ladder. That was something. We had a great time.
Behold,
but I feel like
a solar eclipse.
Yep. I mean, those moons were there for sure. But I think that I was able to provide really thoughtful and interesting advice to some of the relationship wow, I can't speak tonight. For some of the people that are into relationship, I think that I've been getting really good feedback on those advices, and it made me feel really good about it. But yeah, the laughs were definitely there, and it was absolutely great.
Yeah, I would say I could tell you we can have a compilation how many times I tossed you guys in the air. I said that was funny for me. I still like doing that.
Don't do that.
You did it last week.
Lewis is gonna be so busy to put that together if he does that. Oh no. No! You dare. And I'm back.
I had to do it just one more time. Just one more time.
I mean, it was a gentle throw, so I landed almost right back in my seat. That was funny.
Very gentle.
I would say the one episode that definitely had a lot of meaning is I think the one that you made about what was it? It was something about mental issue. Yeah, self-esteem. That was a really good one. I like that one too.
Oh man.
Which I'll give you credit. You did write that whole thing.
Yep. I was really proud of that episode. That's really one that hit really hard for a lot of people. This one was really solid. The feedback I got from it on my Twitter channel was absolutely great. I had really good positive positive feedback concerning it. Some guy actually, after that, he started seeking help and try to make his life a little better and work on himself. He got really inspired by it. So to me, made the whole experience worth it. It's a lot of work sometimes putting these episodes together for you guys, but seeing just like one person knowing that it helped them out, or it brought them some entertainment or whatever, it's our pay. it's rewarding for sure.
What about you? I know there was one episode that you enjoyed mostly that did have a line meaning to you. It was the car episode. Now, I wasn't a part of that episode, but I would like to hear your input on it more.
See, that one's been a while ago. Honestly, we probably need to do another car episode, to be fair. But
And you're gonna just...
you both know how enthusiastic I am about cars, the same way as Stream being enthusiastic about tinkering with things and his toys that he makes.
I'm very influenced by making books, so I feel like that's definitely the path that I like the most, but I don't really get to talk about it that much.
Which you should. We should actually make an episode.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would love to, but the problem is I'm still keeping it very hush-hush for reasons, because I don't want nothing getting out too early. Does that make sense? It's kind of like... if you have a product that you guys are working on, let's just say, these streams toys, he's probably creating models, and you don't want people to know which models you're making just yet. And I don't know, it might kill the expense.
Well, I got a mixed feeling concerning that. Sometimes actually showing your progress can build a lot of hype, and it can draw a lot of attention. It's really good when you're planning to release a product to build a lot of hype for it. And as soon as you have previews and you know that that project is going to come to tuition, if you know that this project is actually going to work and going to be published and everything, then as soon as you know that it's going to be a thing, but you're still working on it, building some hype, in my opinion, is a good thing. It makes people talk about it. It makes people share the information, maybe follow your Twitter page or Instagram page or whatever you're putting all your content and hype media on, and it's really important. I did that when I released the Amicus sculpture, and it kept me busy for 3 months. So yeah, I personally believe it's good to put out some hype, but make sure that if you're putting hype, it's something that is going to actually exist. It's not just like, oh, I might do this.
Yeah. So what about something that made you laugh a lot? Like, what made you really laugh hard? Like, any of you.
Oh my God.
It doesn't matter. You could go Whiplash or Stream. It doesn't really matter. Which ones made you laugh?
Oh god, which one?
Oh, wait, you weren't a part of this episode, but me and this one is I know this is technically season 1, but the one that made us laugh the hardest was when we were first starting off, and me and Whiplash were trying to do introductions with Conrad at the time, and he froze. And then, oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about? He was about to say Conrad, and he just, yeah, you had to see the clip. It was just perfect timing, and we were just bursting out laughing. I never even heard him laugh that hard before. That was funny to me.
I mean, shout out to our TikTok channel, Top Dogs Podcasts on TikTok. Go watch it. Somewhere in the videos, there's exactly that scene where Conrad just poofs out of existence just at the perfect timing. It was really funny.
Why would they need to do that when Louis can just show the clip right here? Which I will give him the clip.
Confetti.
You know, he just goes like, nope, he's not putting the clip. Go link in the bio.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
you better put in that.
The confetti was a pretty epic one as well, like you said, Whiplash. That was a big.
It was just.
Oh man.
That was.
It's funny. It's funny because I've showed that clip to people that were not furries, and they found that clip hilarious, even though they're not furries. And I thought that was really cool.
Let's see. What about? There was definitely something else. Oh well, I'm gonna say that for the audience because I think they answered that question already. So let's move on. What about were there any episodes you wish you could have done or been a part of, and what would you have discussed more if you were to have that episode? Because I think there was one episode that you didn't get to do. There was another kind of like, it was kind of like self-esteem, but it wasn't. It was kind of like maybe mental stuff. No. It was yes, you were not a part of this episode. What was it? I forgot what it was called.
Was it a deep subject? Morning?
It was a very deep subject. You were not a part of that deep subject episode. No, you were a part of drama.
Yeah, we're all part of the drama one.
Yeah, dealing with death and mourning our loved ones. That was part of it. That was another deep one.
There was one that you were very upset that you didn't get to be a part of.
Oh, I don't remember.
It was you made it vividly clear that you were upset that you were not a part of it.
Yeah, well, it's fine. I've moved on. But to come back to your question about the funniest bit, I think the one where my husband talked about, it's like, Valentine's Day isn't the best time to be on Grindr, and like we just died. It was so funny.
That was pretty funny.
Quick love.
Who needs Grindr when you have Bark?
Yeah.
Bark.
Which, by the way, is not that great. Like, you try to talk to somebody and then nobody really talks to you. Just saying.
Hey, I think I'm actually kind of upset. The one episode I missed, I can't remember what it was. I think it was family. I was doing stuff with family. Was the cooking episode.
When we talking about food, I think Kit was a part of that episode, wasn't he?
Yeah, Kit was.
You sure?
You were, Kit. I swear to God, you were.
No, he said
you make food.
No, it was Kolfy.
Oh yeah, Kolfy.
Oh, it was Kolfy. Yeah.
To be fair, I need to make one with you and show pictures of your food creations. Because God damn, does his food pictures on Twitter make me hungry?
I mean, he made what was it? Cinna nipples. Oh God, I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, it's like so he made cinnamon rolls, and the yeast that they put inside the for it to rise, it was not equal all around, so the middle would perk up, but the edges would be perfectly like flat. So they just look like nipples. I don't remember what. I can't
believe you called them nipples. Cinna nipples.
Cinnabuns. I don't know. Nipple
buns. I think you meant to say cinnabuns.
They were
you
called Cinnatitties.
Cinnatitties.
Better.
You should send a picture to Lewis, our editor, so he can slap it in there.
I don't think we could put that on there.
I think it's fine, trust me.
Fine.
Because I saw something today. Was it Twitter or was it TikTok? It was one of those two. Someone had put Hershey Kisses on top of just normal cookies, though, like normal cookie, like sugar cookies. And they baked them, and they were taking them to a bake sale at their school, and they pulled them out, and it just looked like chocolate nipples.
You want that? Don't worry, ladies, I got that milk chocolate for you right here. Don't look at me that way.
I don't have face try. I can't do that stream.
You want some milk chocolate in those chocolate nipples? Okay, I'm gonna stop. Anyways, so I would say for me, I wish. What was that episode where I was sick? Oh yeah, it was Sakura's guest that was on the show, and I wish I was a part of that. And I didn't get the opportunity to really meet them because it sucks since I never had the opportunity to reach out to them, so it's unfortunate. Because I like to try to be friends with all the guests as best I can, but different plans for me at least, because these guys are telling me to go to bed because I was sick like a dog. But oh well.
Yeah.
Another time. What about during the here we go. During the live FWA episode, what was very unique about that experience for you guys? Did it make some things easier to do? What could we have done better during the live episode? Now, I will say this: The live episode made everything easier to not talk over one another. Holy crap. The latency was non-existent.
That was so good. It was so fantastic. I love that part.
That was like, oh god, I can actually talk to him without interrupting him for the first time. Like, all of these guys. I would say what I should have, I wish I was prepared to do is like, I looked at that video, I was like, my hair looks like crap. I wish I styled my hair better. But I didn't really have much time because we didn't really have the time to do it. Like, we were all late. And we haven't even gotten to registration. So we didn't even really had time to prepare to look decent. Besides Whiplash, he was there before us. I'm mostly speaking on me and stream. You already look great.
I mean, I learned how to get there days before the con starts. It's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
And you were a sweaty mess.
Well, because I was running all over the goddamn place. We had a little miscommunication, my husband and I and Coltyn, trying to figure out where we're sleeping and where to park the car. And I had so much gear for the Top Dogs and the Streams Toys party at my room, so it was a bit of a mess. But getting ready, I've purchased black sclera lenses that matches my avatar's eyes, and I want to put them on for both recordings we did. I couldn't do it for the first night. These were so difficult to put on. But
you were having
going really well.
Fit.
Oh yeah. But I was honestly surprised how many people showed up. We almost had a full room, at least like a third of the way, and those rooms were pretty big. So having so many people in there was quite lovely. The only thing we really struggled was recording equipment, like the cameras, some of them failed midway. The audio wasn't so good. It was all right, but I promise you we're going to be much more, we're going to be better prepared for, next year for FWA for sure. I got some stuff that I'll bring.
All right. I would say another thing was that when we were trying to get ready for that live episode, I could tell based on streams reactions, he was stressing the hell out. I remember before, after you got lost because you couldn't find parking, you asked me, hey, can you stand by my car and watch my shit? So, because you didn't have any place to put your crap, and that was stressing you the hell out. And you had a lot of crap, and I mean a lot of crap stuffed into his little Honda Civic.
Oh man, dude, I had to build a special steel platform to put on my hitch to put extra gear because I had 2 fursuits. I wasn't able to book a room for the 4 nights, only 3 nights, so I had to bring a mattress to sleep at Coltyn's and your place. I had the DJ equipment, I had the toys that I was selling on site, so there was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of gear to bring, and man,
Did you package the lights?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was wondering who
all the lights, that light gig bar, that was me that brought all that stuff, but it was worth it. It was so fun. I had a blast.
So, anything else what about you, Whiplash? How did you prepare? It seemed like an easy breeze for you.
I mean, it was easy for me. I mean, just had to figure out where it was at first because I was still trying to find out where the room was. I think I got there. Wait, did I get there early? I can't remember. I feel like I got there before you both.
I think you did.
You showed up on Wednesday.
We did.
Oh yeah.
No, he's talking about
to the actual recording.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you were there before us.
But though, I remember that drink that Arden made me.
Oh, those were so good. I love them.
They were absolutely so good.
You already drank your whole glass before me and Stream could finish ours. You were very thirsty too. I kind of noticed he was drinking a lot of water and the alcohol.
It's the fact that it was 5 shots in that drink.
That's a hard hitter for sure. I'm wondering what Arden did with my maple whiskey bottle I gave him from Canada. I didn't
probably use
any stuff. Oh yeah, dude, I bought 2 bottles and they were gone within the first night in like 20 minutes. It was crazy. People love that stuff. I'm gonna bring more next year for sure. Maple whiskey, yes.
Speaking of the drinks, you guys probably didn't see it who were watching. I think Kit maybe saw it too, but did you guys see the cop that was wandering around and I think they saw us drinking alcohol, and I was like so worried they were going to stop us for what we were doing, because I don't think we were supposed to drink outside of the bar, because that's considered public drinking. I don't know. I was so afraid they were going to stop us from doing what we needed to do. So in context, there was literally a cop just wandering like near the entrance of where we were doing our live episode, just watching us. And they only came when Arden brought the alcohol beverages to us. So I was like, oh no, are they going to stop us?
I didn't even notice that they were there. But okay, I thought you were saying they were cops outside the convention, but you mean they were on the convention floor?
Yeah, they were near the door where we were doing our live episode.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it was a demonstration mostly. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't even know either. But I was going to say, we got a lot of time to answer this. Now, we do have some questions of the week, which is, what was your favorite episode or funny moment and why? And we actually have a few. And I'm going to pull it up real quick, so excuse me while I try to figure that out. We do have a few episodes, actually few answers, my bad. Now I'm having Himbo brain moment, so excuse me. So there is a few, and we got a couple right here. Please stand by. So I gotta pull this a little closer.
Fiction
Okay.
having technical difficulties. Please stand by. We'll be right there.
Now I can't see anything. Okay, so there is a one by Lai Kaios. I'm just gonna call you Lai because it's easier. When Kovacs, aka Michael Kovac, was talking about his role on Brock the Investigator, and stream was getting triggered because the bear voice, especially cool since I backed Brock on Kickstarter, which that's actually pretty interesting. I didn't know that Lai was, back Brock on Kickstarter. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, when he did that voice, it was very unexpected, because you wouldn't expect someone that's like him with his natural tone to be very high pitched to be that low. So that was very impressive. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, that was it caught me off guard entirely. And his voice is way down here, and I was like, whoa. I was not ready for this. Now, not everybody's deep voice trigger my ASMR response, but Michael Kovac did definitely smash that one.
Yeah, he definitely was smashing your ears. I can see the twitching.
It sounded so nice, though. Honestly, it was so relaxing and soothing, even though it was twitching. It was good. I liked it.
I'm so glad that no one can really affect me like that.
I don't think I could either. Yeah, you do have your thing. I'll give you that. Another one was from Aruk, which was when stream shot out the wrong confetti. Which, I knew that was going to eventually come up. Yeah.
Why did I say?
That was a good one.
So let me ask you a question. Did you do that on purpose, or was truly an accident?
I swear it was an accident. So the reason why it happens is those goddamn thumbsticks on the index controllers, it's hard to tell which way is actually up, because if you slightly roll your wrists, your perception of which way is up, down, left, and right can be skewed. And the problem is my confetti and confetti, they're right next to each other in my radial menu, and I have 8 items. I don't have 2 left or right. It's quadrants. Actually, it's sectors, 8 sectors. And I just hit the wrong one because, my controllers are slightly twisted. So that's why you saw me close my leg really quickly. That was a legitimate reaction, because oh God, I can't do that on the stream.
All I heard was,
oh, I panicked.
Like all I heard was,
yeah, I panicked. Legitimately panicked.
Yeah, he did. And now on to the next one, which was Orphan Pandora 22. My favorite Top Dogs episodes was episode 43 with the community guest Arden Wolfsky. I enjoyed listening to that episode when it first came out, and I continue to go back and watch and listen to it when I want to listen to the Top Dogs podcast episode. Well, that's very sweet. I really enjoyed that.
Really?
That was very, yeah. Arden Wolfsky was great, but I believe all our guests were pretty great in my opinion. So,
oh yeah.
if I can. And there is this one by Justin the Firewolf, and and he said, my favorite one is when I became a top dog supporter of the music industry, episode 41. Also, the part where the guest had the deep country voice and literally made stream tick hard. We're back to that again.
He's gonna come back and haunt me. I swear to God, man.
Also,
Those two
definitely the
things are
FWA
terrible.
episode. Also, definitely the FWA episode that he said. So glad I got to see you guys there. And then Shameless Man 89, he said, is a time between when stream was having technical difficulties to the point the episode had to get re-recorded on, or his cute little GSD jet jumping into his lap when an episode and recording. Are you talking about when he just pressed his paws into his balls?
Oh my God, that was painful.
Jeez.
Like Jet
Like,
right
yeah,
now, he's like, oh, he was in a corner, but he went back upstairs. But yeah, he hasn't pestered me yet so far, so we're good.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you hit that notification bell, it will alarm you for the next upcoming videos and our shorts. Be sure to also follow us on our audio platforms like Spotify, etc., and leave us a rating because this will help us out a lot. You can find all of this information down in the link tree down below in the description.
So, calling all our Top Dogs fan, you want some cool stuff? You can by subscribing to our server subscription on Discord or Patreon. Become a podcast supporter today to get exclusive raw and uncut footage of your favorite podcast episodes, join supporter meetups, and talk with the podcast team and other podcast supporters. Plus, get a custom-made paw emoji and other goodies that come with our $2.99 a month subscription. But wait, there's more. Upgrade to the Podcast Supporter Plus and get episode voting, supporter feedback, and be part of the live audience for only $5.99 a month. Plus, get a sneak peeks of upcoming ideas, merchandising, and more. You don't have to join these subscriptions, but it does help us out a lot. And for everyone that has subscribed, thank you so much from the bottom of our heart.
Yes, thank you. Now we're gonna just stare into your soul. Let's all do it.
Okay.
For one last time until January. Oh, we're gonna press our cheeks together.
You taste like cherry.
Cherry pie.
I'm the one that gets tonguing around.
I'll pop your cherry.
Oh my God. God damn it.
What if I don't like cherry and I like strawberry?
God.
I didn't say nothing about strawberry.
It doesn't
I like
reduce the
strawberry
amount
with
of licking, I can tell you that.
I'm about to say strawberry
that won't
with
change
some
anything.
nice whipped cream on it and just licking it off.
Strawberry shortcake.
I'm not an expert about licking whipped cream, but maybe you two are. What?
Okay, let's bring it down
Okay.
a notch a bit.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my God.
I was just being cute with the cherry, with the, popping the cherry, but But as I was saying. Okay, so who was your
With the
favorite
popping
guest?
cherry.
Who was your favorite guest to meet and why? Let's start with Whiplash.
I mean, to be fair, all our guests have had a special place in our hearts. But I would say, I think it was nice being able to interview Michael Kovac. And I feel bad I can't remember her name, for the director of Lackadaisy. Those two are my favorite ones, honestly, being able to fully, interview them.
Okay. What about you, Stream?
The episode with Michael Kovac ended up being a lot more fun than I expected. Just the fact that he did his deep bear voice, which we have mentioned previously earlier, so that was a really fun one. But I really enjoyed the episode with Bardic, RJ, and Larrick doing the episodes about stereotypes, and it brought up quite a few fun laugh and getting the getting my tip. that thing
Okay.
was so goddamn funny. I couldn't speak. Lewis did an amazing edit on
Just
that.
the
where it's
tip.
like,
Oh, I said
ArcaDad
just the
had
tip.
stopped working. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
I
was
said
the fun
just the
part.
tip, and you were having like a brain malfunction, and you were buffering.
That's so
So,
funny, man.
what I enjoyed-
it was hilarious.
What I enjoyed about that episode is when people thought it would be kind of interesting to see me and Bardic in a fist fight, and to be honest, let's be real, Bardic would have won, anyways, because I really think he would have won.
Well,
Because
you both go to the gym and you both look kind of buff, so I don't know.
you know what? I do not underestimate him. I would not, because he could be full of surprises. You never know.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna vouch for Bardic because he would actually kiss me, but you don't want to. So yeah, that's what you get.
Well, he said, well, he wants to kiss your dad, so
Yeah,
I mean, you're more than welcome to, Bardic. Just kiss your dad, right? You know, go ahead. Even though I think you and I both look like dads.
I do. I like older men. I think the experience, what they've been through, they don't have time for bullshit. Generally speaking, that's the idea. There's an exception, of course, but I usually prefer more mature men.
Says the man that wants to kiss me.
Oh, here's Jet. Hey.
See, this guy wants to kiss me, but I don't want to.
Oh,
I don't even want to hold his hand.
I wish we recorded that. That would have been a TikTok video.
Okay, so I'll do this.
Very well.
I'll do this, and I'll say this proudly. If you guys can get this video, actually no, not this video, the channel. If you can guys get this channel to maybe 5,000 subscribers, I will literally French kiss this dude live.
Yay!
I'm just gonna laugh.
And I'm gonna hate it because he's not my type. But he's gonna enjoy it way too much. And I'll do it for a solid 10 seconds. I'll do it for a solid 10 seconds.
I've been told I'm a great kisser, so you might end up being surprised, buddy.
I mean,
That doesn't change the fact you're still not my type.
I know.
But anyways, back to the Laurig. What I loved about Laurig being on the show is that he was sassing you the entire time.
Oh, we always do that. All the time.
Yes.
All the time.
I personally like Michael Kovac on our show, but I feel like it's been mentioned too much, and you guys already had, the opportunity. So I'll mention this. I would say I really like Arden Wolfsky because I liked how he was introducing the mixology, and you learned a lot from it. It was almost like cool chemistry. So he was always great at educating us into drinks, so that was pretty cool. And again, shout out to Arden Wolfsky. Still, thanks for making those drinks. Can you possibly make another one again, please? Thank you. That would be very, very nice. I would say another good episode, in my opinion at least, is when we had Boxcar and where he sat on the toilet, or the bidet, as what he could. Yeah. And then we still have that chair?
No, I took it off to optimize the world. I took it down. Sorry.
But I wonder if we still have a clip of him just sitting on that chair and he giving us that look. That was great. I love Boxcar being on our show. That was good. It's great to have that southern, deep southern voice. I'm surprised his voice didn't get you.
No, the southern accent doesn't get me. It would have been British, yes, but not the southern.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite guests. And of course, Andreas, when he was on the show, he definitely light up the party in this. Having a drag queen on the show definitely makes the experience a whole lot better. And and also sassing him because those two are best friends. He would not leave you alone. That was a great episode.
it absolutely was.
I feel like you're gonna kick his ass later for he was hazing the hell out of you.
That's what he's good at.
Okay, so tell us why don't you just tell us a little bit more about what you enjoyed about having Andreas on the show?
People can actually see how me and Andreas interact with each other, because to be honest, whatever you saw on the show, saw both me and him interact with each other in real life. The way I like to put it with friends, especially when it comes to really good friends, if you're not a dick to them, then you're not really friends.
I mean, that's a good way to put it, yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just not addicted, a dick.
Yeah, a dick.
I mean,
I'm not saying about
not saying like in a cruel way, but more like kind of like how what Laura does to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That.
you're playing with them.
Like you
I call
teasing
him
them
a
and
fat
shit.
duck, and yeah, I'm not gonna say the swear word, but I call him a fat duck, and he calls me a slim duck.
You are a slim duck.
Well, people, it's funny because every time we do that, either in like Discord or whatever, it gets people off guard who are not used to it, and it always guarantees some laughs, for sure.
I would say if I was to call stream anything, he's a ripoff of Nintendo.
What?
He's the
What is that
IKEA.
supposed to mean?
He's the Wish version of a Pokemon.
Okay, get out of here, man. Come on. What the hell?
But hey, you're free, and you can't be a free big ArcaDad.
I'm free? Yeah, I can do whatever I want. Nobody catches me. Last time somebody did that was Chenga in a TikTok video. He was like, huh, oh, sorry. That was funny.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're so used to people throwing their balls at you.
I mean, depends which ones. I'll accept
The master
not
ball.
all of them.
The mess.
No, not really. I'm trying to find some
And this-
people lip gloss for fiction. If we get that 5K followers and subscribers on YouTube.
You give me. Oh God.
Oh, you're gonna regret.
And this
thinking
is-
deal, I swear to God, man.
We call him Cherry Pop. This is Cherry Popper right here.
True.
It's true. Cherry Popper.
I mean, I can't tell you how many people. It's like you with that. I don't know why people like me so much in a sexual manner. It's weird. Not special.
Well, look at us.
I think it's your confidence. You know, you put out your energy. You're sure of yourself. You know where you're going, and it attracts people naturally. So if
We should.
it's something I've noticed.
You know, it would be a cool idea. Tell me what. Okay, leave a comment down below if you think we should all wear let's say Himbo Hooters outfits.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
buy
no.
them on Etsy. You can buy them Etsy. Yes, do it.
Oh, he won't
me.
We could do it.
Maid outfits, no. Himbo outfits, no.
Aw.
Where am I gonna put
Yeah,
my
you
chest
won't-
hair, dude? I'm making a cut
That's
on
not
that
the
thing so my
point.
chest floof can come out.
What do you mean? That's what a himbo is supposed to be. Himbo is supposed to be a just strong dad bod person. You don't have to be shaven to wear it.
Oh, okay.
we'll
then
stand
that's
out.
Not as bad.
Yeah, I mean,
It would be
Plus, he was wearing orange shorts. He wasn't wearing a skirt. He was just wearing orange booty shorts.
very, yeah,
Oh
very,
my
very
god.
short.
I've never worn those.
Okay,
I never have either,
so
but
if
it's
you
fun.
okay, so if you want me to
got bulge. I hope they have bulge space because if those shorts are too short, that's gonna create a problem which I don't want to talk about here because it's gonna
Yeah.
be censored.
Jocks.
Oh yeah,
Jocks,
yeah.
that's what I have to do.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you want me to French kiss you? If we get to 5,000, you have to do this. That's the deal.
Fine, I'll do it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
At least I get
God damn
something out of it.
I mean,
Alright,
it's only
so-
fair, so it's okay. I'll give it to you.
Okay. So, what was your favorite moment with the guest on the show? Like your favorite moment with the guest? Which I'm assuming you're gonna say. I have a feeling I know which one you're gonna say. Which one is it?
Well, it was fun to have my avatar creator. Craig was there.
Oh yes, that was a good one. He was so sweet.
It was fun to have him.
Sweet as-
Oh, he's adorable. For honestly, there's a lot of people that are popular out there, and some of them are real jerks and they're full of themselves. Craig, on the other hand, is such a nice, humble, and sweet person. You can approach him whatever way you want. You can speak to him. He doesn't pretend to be this super mega star or whatever. He's super humble about it. And honestly, me getting some popularity with TikToks and Top Dogs and my business, Craig has been my role model concerning being a humble person towards popularity. And he's just a sweet, sweet guy. And he has a very lovely voice too. It sounds really good.
It's probably the accent too. Now that I think about it, the accent was pretty good on him. Like he could read me a bedtime story and I'd probably fall asleep.
Oh yeah, same.
What about you, Whiplash? What was your favorite guest moment?
To be honest, it's kind of hard to think about right now. But like I said, I really did enjoy when Michael made him squirm.
That's fair. I mean, I know we're gonna mention that, but let's try saying a different one. Any that come to mind? If you need some time to think about it. Okay, I'll say one. When Andreas was on the show, and I think he was talking to you, Stream, and then you. No, he was talking to Whiplash, and then you put the confetti in his face, and he just freaked out.
Oh yeah, it scared him so bad. That was a good one. Screaming.
Yeah, he just
His microphone
screamed.
was clipping. It was so loud.
By the way, Andreas is probably the loudest guest we've ever had on the show. I'm not even kidding.
Oh yeah, he was so loud. But I mean, he kept us entertained for sure. There was no boring moments with with Andreas. You're never bored with this person. That's the one thing fun about them.
The thing about people like Andreas is that you have to be okay with being around people like that. But that's the life of the party, you know? It's just great to just have that kind of person because you can rely on them to, give you a good time wherever you go. It's never going to be boring. It's always going to be something interesting.
Oh, and he protects his friends like crazy. He's dedicated, and it's been absolutely fantastic to, like what he did for you, Whiplash, was absolutely exemplary. I don't know a lot of people in the furry fandom who would go to their ways to save somebody and protect somebody from whatever misfortune is happening to them. So yeah, I got to give it to Andreas for that. Quite an awesome friend.
Yeah.
I would say.
You go ahead.
But go ahead. You good?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I would say deep down, like the deep one, was when I asked Koltyn, and this is not really a big guest, but they are also a huge asset to this team. So I would say when I asked Koltyn, hey, I heard about what happened to Kit. So I told him, and he wasn't a supporter of the show. And he lost his husband. And I wanted to bring him on the show. And he did come on the show. And I wanted him to feel like, this was, a time of, he really needed it to have the help that he needed to get over things. And so we brought him on the show. And, we love you, Kit. We do everything that we could to help you. And I hope, me making the decision made you very happy to be on that show when you didn't even ask for it. You have anything you want to say, Kit?
All right.
You sure?
Nope.
No? Don't cry on me, please.
When he does that with his ears, so cute.
And I can remember a time when we even had Sakura. I think we were. So Sakura, I think the most memorable episodes when we talked about. I think we did talk about a trans episode.
Yep, with Choreographed.
Yeah,
he was there too.
Corgi, yes, we did a trans episode with Choreographed. Yes, that was a very good one. And I let you have the ropes on that one because it was not my place to talk about. So that was awesome. I don't remember exactly. We would have to look back onto it, but I felt like if we were to do that episode, you would take the reins on that because I have really no I don't know what it feels like to be that. So that's why I thought it would be more appropriate. Okay, definitely looking more into that. Oh yeah, I think there is a trans thing coming up soon, isn't there? I think it was Trans Week. Okay, damn, we missed it. Oh well, we can try again another time. But anyways, what should we do more on Top Dogs podcast besides our regular, episodes in the studio? I would personally like to do something a little bit more involved with the supporters, whether that's playing a game. Now, this is a hard setup to do because you definitely need recorded cameras and excuse me. But maybe playing like some type of mini game with the community, which would be a little bit more personal, and that would be great. I would like to see us do that more.
Oh yeah.
What about you?
I mean, we could do our community events, but then we could have a dedicated VIP event for our supporters. I think that would be a good thing to do.
Well, I mean, like for a recording episode, like we want to do something with the supporters and do a recording episode with them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Give them an opportunity. Either we do a raffle or we do something, but we would like to maybe, like, as a thank you, have them on the show. Have something we could discuss about. I don't know. I think it would be a good
thumbs
idea.
up. He really likes that idea.
Yeah, Lazarus as well. He likes that. We're gonna have to plan and structure something so that it makes it fair for everybody. We're still brainstorming. We're still expanding. As a the podcast is expanding.
We need a better layout for something like that.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure
we're still tweaking our team. I mean, we have people that are coming and some are leaving, and it's still we're still at the very early stage. We have so many great ideas. We would like to offer some merch in the future: mugs, stickers, patches, T-shirts. We're still brainstorming that, but we need to put a system in place. We need some basic founding. So what you guys are doing for the supporter and supporter plus is really help us grow the podcast into becoming something even bigger, and hopefully we can create this giant community that everybody feels connected and having a good time, and can relax a little bit. And yeah, we'll see what the future holds for us, for sure.
What about you, Whiplash? What do you think we should do?
I think for this, what we should do is play more games together that are just ridiculous.
You mean like Phasmophobia again?
Well, I mean, like, just fun, like, multiplayer, 4-player games, like, Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead with mods, by the way. The mods of the game ridiculous.
Okay, but if we're going to do that, I would say personally, I wouldn't want it to be like how we did on Phasmophobia. I think maybe doing what Sakura did with streaming it would be better. Because, that long video, and there was a lot of problems, but we did manage to get everything out. But I just think for the sake of time consumption and, like, easy to put out, it'd probably be better to record, like, stream something like that instead of having an editor do all of that. Because that was a nightmare, not gonna lie.
It is a lot of work. Recording 4 different point of views and switching between all the clips and syncing them together is a lot of work. So a big shout out to Lewis, our editor, for doing all the work he's doing. I'm honestly impressed the amount of time and work and quality he does in everything he does. So I'm a big thank you, man. You're really amazing for what you're doing. Thank you so much. We're really grateful to have you on the team.
Next time, if we're going to do something like that with him, I think he needs to be compensated for that one.
Yeah.
That was too much. So,
yeah.
Thank you again, Louis. That's a big one. So I'm on the last question, and that is, what was your favorite staff member moment on the show? Because we had staff members in the studio in the recording with us. Me personally, it's still the one with of course, Kit, because that was a very personal and, a much needed, experience for him. So it made his day. So that's what matters to me. You're doing the ear thing again.
It's too adorable.
It's so cute. He was like,
yeah.
It's adorable.
What about you,
It's
Stream?
gonna be a signature move. I don't remember which one precisely I really like when we had our team part of the episode. All of them have been really good. Honestly, if I think really quickly, I think of goddamn, I got him, Andreas, who was part of our team in the past, and yeah, those brought up some really good moments. Very loud conversations for sure, but entertaining nonetheless. And it was really fun to see him at FWA last year.
Sakura has been a part of many episodes as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've been on more than everybody else has, though.
I think Sakura and Kit as well. They've both.
It's a tie between those two. Oh
yeah.
if there is one guy we should try to get on here, I don't care if he says no or not. It's gonna happen, Kit. So you gotta peer pressure him. We're gonna get Koltyn on this show one of these days.
True, he's never really sat on the seat and be part of the episode.
Yeah, we gotta peer pressure him.
He likes sitting in the shadows, which I can't blame him, to be honest.
I mean, we could do an episode about board games because I know he plays D&D and Sakura plays D&D.
No,
well. We could
I
do
would
an episode
love
of that stuff.
That's a good episode. Or we could do. I like that episode. I'm not gonna deny that the D&D episode for like board game stuff would be kind of cool. But I also think maybe some. Yeah, but I also think maybe for him it would be also to talk about maybe his journey through college to get PhD episode. That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
If people find that interesting, I usually, because that's a lot of, that's like 10 years of his work, doing all those things.
Just say the life of the secret PhD furry. Especially since we know how Koltyn is.
So I have an acronym for people with PhDs. Physically handles dictionaries.
Dictionaries. Oh, that was funny when we talked about a dictionaries. Oh, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
Handling his dictionaries.
Yes, indeed.
It's like,
hopefully.
I think Whiplash at one point you were like, Stream, you're not throwing me under the bus on this one. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. It was just like hiding in the corner. That was a good one.
Oh man, that was a really good one too. Now, I think we're near our end of our ropes, guys. You guys have anything else you guys want to say?
No, but maybe I'll say one thing. I'm looking forward to what next season is going to bring us. I'm looking forward to see this community and the show grow, and I'm looking forward to FWA 2024. We're going to have a Top Dogs party again. There's going to be also a Stream Stories party, Chapter 2. But mostly just meeting all of you guys, spending more time with you guys, spending with the team as well. It's just great. It's been a real treat for me. And yeah, I'm looking forward for next year. What about you, Whiplash?
I would honestly say the same thing. I can't wait to see what next year brings to us. Also can't wait for FWA again to see you both again and have the room party and see everyone again. Honestly, FWA is what I wait for, honestly. To see everyone again. Just to have a good time.
I know this is a third one, but yes, I'm also looking forward to FWA again. But this time, I'm not going to be hiding like I did last time. I was so hot, though. And I was so tired. And I didn't eat. I broke one of those rules. I didn't eat. Remember? Like you're supposed to eat. What was the rule? What was the rule?
2 meals a day.
6 hours sleep, 2 meals a day, and oh wait, no. 6 hours sleep, 2 meals a day, and 1 shower, I think. At least 1 shower.
Every day.
Yep.
Okay, so that concludes season 2 of Top Dogs. What to expect next season? Well, you're going to have to figure that out until after the first week of January. Until then, we'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the holidays. And one more thing, we still had to do a Christmas special, so keep in mind on that. This will be before Christmas Eve. So enjoy that and have a happy holidays and happy New Year. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Have a good night, good day, good evening, good morning.
Good day. All right. That's your
song.
All right, Jet wants to go inside. He's been banging on the door.
I'm surprised I didn't hear that.
Jet.
Oh, now seeing VR is working perfectly fine.
All right, now he doesn't want to get inside. Oh wait.
I am so crucially sorry.
The hell? Why am I moving? Oh, God damn it! I missed you. Oh, I was gonna grab you.
He beat you to it.